Yo, what's going on, guys? It is your boy XBlack here with What If Deku was Captain Falcon. Now I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Subscribe if you want to, that would be really appreciated. If you do, if you don't, then it's your choice. But anyway, I hope you guys do enjoy this video and get ready for What If Deku was Captain Falcon. So, for those of you who don't know what kind of Captain Falcon's abilities, or who Captain Falcon is, Captain Falcon is the main character in the F-Zero kind of Nintendo games, which came out in the 1990s. So, yeah, he was pretty much the main mascot fella of that series and that game. He's also in every single Smash Bros game, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so he's also like he's a very skilled F-Zero racer and a talented and skilled bounty hunter, where we're in this series I'm going to change that from bounty hunter to a hero. So there you go. Pretty much his abilities and superpower, pretty much he's got a limited form of pyrokinesis, it does seem, as he's able to perform strange kind of attacks and stuff with this ability, like the Falcon Punch, the Falcon Kick, and a bunch of other moves which are in the different Super Smash Bros games especially. I'm also not going to add kind of the F-Zero racing into this series. If you guys want that, then tell me to redo this series and I'll add it in. I was originally going to add it in, but no, I thought, no, that's a bit kind of, it's just going to complicate it a bit too much. And also, if I was going to do it, I'll just have it at right at the start, and then I'll just get rid of it for the rest of the series. So yeah. Anyway, so Captain Falcon he's also got this arch nemesis bad guy man called the Black Shadow. He is strange. He's got this he's this big hulky man with in completely black, funny enough. And he's got these massive bull horns. So that'd be hard to walk through doorways. That'd be quite hard to walk. Going off that. So he's also extremely strong. At one point, he did kind of blow up a massive space station and tore a hole through the galaxy. So that's quite cool. Even though I'm not sure if that was the actual kind of punch of his ability or it was the space station blowing up. But one of the two. Anyway, he's really very powerful. He's also his punches more powerful than the FOAB, which is the father of all bombs, which is the most powerful American bomb to date, I'm pretty sure. So that's quite a bit. That's a few kilotons of TNT. I'm pretty sure Tsar Bomber is 50 kilotons or something like that. And yeah, so this is a few kilotons, but his punch is pretty. The Falcon Punch is pretty strong. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. He's also very fast. He dodges laser fire, which is pretty fast. And yeah, so he's pretty fast, and he's also extremely durable as well. He survived being thrown into space. And he's got pretty strong punches, so he must be able. He can withstand the power and like the backlash of his like Falcon punch without like getting hurt at all. So he must be pretty flippin' durable if he can do that. But yeah, so that's quite cool. So that's pretty good. And yeah, so that's kind of Captain Falcon. And yeah, let's get into the story. Boom. Is this hero in a blue skin-tight suit with a yellow scarf and a red helmet is launched and is flying across the air as he crashes into a nearby building. This hero slowly getting up from the ground, slowly stepping onto his feet as from the smoke steps out this large hulking kind of figure. This man is a black skin-tight suit and a black cape and black kind of cow or bull horns coming from the top of his head. This man slowly walking as he begins to laugh. Oh, Captain Falcon, you really believe you can defeat me? There's no way. You're weak. You think that your firepower can really match up to me? It doesn't matter if you think I can't defeat you, Black Shadow. The only thing that matters is that I keep the people of this world safe. As Captain Falcon slowly rises to his feet, hands in front of his face, guarding his face, as pretty much the villain Black Shadow goes up and punches him down into the ground again. As they start kind of swapping hands, left, right. Falcon gets in a few hits, or good hits. Black Shadow gets a lot more good hits. As Falcon is launched from a punch into a nearby wall, smashing straight through it, causing the building to collapse as he kind of lands and indents into another nearby wall and building. As this happens, pretty much he looks up to see Black Shadow straight in front of him as he gets punched across the face again, slammed, and pretty much is slammed into the ground. As kind of Captain Falcon, he is kind of losing hope that he can win this one. As he tries to kind of go in for a punch, his hand is grabbed, or forearm is grabbed by by Black Shadow, as it is crushed by the pure grip strength of this villain, as he is then thrown into another building. As Captain Falcon is kind of flying there, he decides to take an immediate course of action, or else he'll probably die from this impact. As he uses his firepower to launch himself into the air before he can hit the ground, or hit the wall. As he then goes down screaming, "Falcon, kick!" as he pretty much becomes a missile heading straight for Black Shadow. As Captain Falcon, he goes in for the kick collides with Black Shadow's face, and slamming him into the ground, as Captain Falcon then jumps off of, kind of bounces off of Black Shadow's face, and then tries to go in for a Falcon Punch as Black Shadow is on the ground, as Black Shadow dodges before he can land the final hit. As Black Shadow then goes in and grabs Captain Falcon by the throat, kind of squeezing it as Falcon is trying to grip, as he's trying to claw away at Shadow's hand, as he is then slammed headfirst into the ground. Black Shadow then goes in for a devastating punch. However, kind of Falcon rolls out of the way before he can be hit by it. Falcon then kind of rolls as he goes in for a punch, slamming his fist into Shadow's face as he goes flying away. As Falcon collapses to one knee, he can feel all the bones and just everything inside of his body is broken, and that, like, even if he comes out of this alive, he won't be able to be a hero anymore. He's gonna either retire or he's gonna die. Those are the only two things that are gonna be able to happen. As Captain Falcon, he sees kind of Shadow slowly getting up from that punch, as he starts to walk towards Captain Falcon. As Falcon, he gets up onto his feet, getting into a fighting stance, as Black Shadow just appears in front of him. As he grabs, or as he goes into punch Shadow goes into dodge it. However, he that was a faint punch, as Falcon then goes in for a left hook, colliding into kind of Black Shadow's liver and rupturing it. Not too badly though, as this definitely hurt Black Shadow. As he's going down, he grabs Falcon's head as he slams his face into his knee, breaking Captain Falcon's nose and skull from that impact. As the helmet that Captain Falcon was wearing cracks straight through the middle of it, the glass visor that he has shatters. As Captain Falcon, he kind of bounces off of that hit. As he starts to fall back, he pretty much plants his back foot and stabilizes himself before he can fall back. As he then goes in to try and punch, or to kind of beat up Black Shadow even more, as he starts going bang, 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 keeps trying to hit him. Shadow getting hit by a few of them, however dodging some of the other ones. And Shadow then grabs Falcon's leg, sweeps him, and pretty much Hulk kind of slams him onto the kind of ground beside him, kind of impaling Falcon's right shoulder with a piece of debris. As Falcon, he can't get up from this. The debris is too far lodged into his wound, as he tries to get the kind of thing off of him, tries to get the metal off of him, or he tries to snap it, or anything that will be able to get him to move again. As Shadow gets up, grabs Falcon by the face, and slams his head down onto the ground. As Falcon lays there dazed and majorly concussed, he pretty much prepares himself for a final hit, as as Black Shadow goes in for another hit for the face. he goes in, tries to hit Falcon in the face. However, Falcon, in his dazed and confused state, does manage to move his head before he makes it, or before he lands the blow, grazing the side of Falcon's face, breaking the helmet. As then Shadow grabs Falcon by the face, pulls him off of the debris, ripping his pretty much shoulder and all the innards in his shoulder, just ripping it and mangling it. As Shadow then throws him again as he slams into a wall. Falcon knows that this is the final, this is it, like he will only be able to last like one more hit until he either dies or falls unconscious. And this is pretty much, he's gonna lose if he doesn't land a final massive hit. So he knows that he's going to lose and that Black Shadow is going to defeat, or is going to wreak havoc even more. However, if he can postpone that, then that would be quite good. That would be ideal. As Captain Falcon, he starts to summon all of the energy and all of the power that he has inside of him, as he starts to kind of release it. As he's releasing it, and he sends it off to somebody who is worthy of this power, pretty much one for alling it. I know this isn't how Captain Falcon's power actually is, but it's my what if, so I can do whatever I'd like. So pretty much he sends the power to whoever worthy soul has it, whoever has a soul of heroics, of heroic heart, and all of that jazz. So pretty much he leaves enough power for him to do one final massive Falcon punch that is aiming to kill Black Shadow, but it won't, and he knows it won't. So pretty much Captain Falcon, he readies himself. He sees the kind of power disperse from him. He can feel it as he summons the last amount of his power into his right fist. As he gets himself ready, as Black Shadow is walking towards him slowly, like bad guys do. As he goes in, he leaps towards Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon, he grips his fist, clenches his butt cheeks, pivots his foot, as he does just the biggest Falcon punch that he can, as it collides straight with Black Shadow's jaw, shattering it on impact, as it also breaks Black Shadow's cheekbone, as well as kind of breaking and getting rid of a few teeth. So Captain Falcon, he gets Black Shadow gets launched and flies away. However, as this happens, Captain Falcon, he drops to one knee, or to both knees, as he just laying there on his hands and knees, just exhaling, as he knows that the rest of his power is gone. As Falcon looks up to see if he had done the final blow, the smoke disperses from where he had pretty much launched Black Shadow, as he sees nothing apart from a purple mist dispersing from where Black Shadow supposedly should have been. Everybody knows who that is. So pretty much that happens as Captain Falcon collapses from his injuries. At that same point, there's a young boy with green hair and freckles, as he's standing in front of this other kid by a tree, and he's standing in front of this other kid who's laying on the ground. He's hurt and beaten, as these other three guys or kids are kind of in front of him and staring at him menacingly. menacingly. Sorry, English. As he's looking at him menacingly as they're pretty much getting ready to fight. As Izuku, he says, "Leave him alone, Kachan. Why are you being so mean?" As Bakugo then replies, "Come on, Izuku. You're just a quirkless nobody. You're just a Deku. What do you think you can do against us? I'm the coolest and most epic guy ever. There's no way you can beat me with my explosions." As he pretty much punches his hand, as explosions come out of his hand. As Izuku, he's trembling. As as the other kind of kids, they start to walk towards Izuku. As Izuku, he looks behind him to look at the kid on the ground. He's hurt and beaten. He's had enough. So Izuku, he stands his ground as he gets ready to take the beating of his life. He gets ready to take a beating. However, as he's thinking this, he can feel this energy inside of him just fuel up, as he doesn't know what this is, so he can't contain it. So as the kind of three bullies start to approach him, Izuku, he starts, this flames start flicker off of him. As he feels it, these flames are like flicking off of his hands and off of his feet, even like off of his like neck and all that. As he's not even sure what's going on, some flames are flicking over his body everywhere. As he doesn't know what's going on, as pretty much one of the Izuku doesn't know what's going on. The bullied kid doesn't know what's going on, even though he's not really paying attention. And the three bullies are completely confused. They're like, "What? I thought Deku was quirkless." As Bakugo says, "No matter. It doesn't matter. Go get him." As the two boys charge towards him, the kid with the wing Quirk swoops in to go punch him. And as Izuku kind of puts his hands out, the boy tries to kind of go in and hit him. He ends up pinning Izuku's hands as there's just a big explosion as the boy is sent flying backwards and kind of crashes into the playground. As the other boy, the finger Quirk boy, he's a bit too late, but he's already gone for a swing, but he's thinking like, "Oh yeah, there's no way he can dodge this. I'm already in mid-swing." As Izuku, he kind of brings his hands down to kind of block the attack again. As the fingers hit Izuku's hands, as Izuku like tries to push it away, as his hand just goes flying back. The bully's hand goes flying back. As he gets sent back as he goes flying into a tree. As Bakugo's thinking, bigger, well that's disappointing. So anyway, he saying like, well that's bad, but oh well, doesn't matter. There's no way his stupid Quirk can match up to my explosions. As he charges towards Deku, as he screams out, "Deku!" As he goes in to explode Izuku's hand, or Izuku's face, Izuku kind of dodges the punch, dodges the explosion to the face. It's only grazing like the side of his cheek. As Izuku kind of throws a punch, and as it connects, it just launches Bakugo backwards. So as Izuku looks back to the kid, he asks like, "Hey, are you okay?" As the kid's trembling, he's like, yeah, I'm okay." As Izuku like puts out his hand to help, like offering help, as the kid grabs it, and as soon as he goes up, he runs away. So, yeah, that's good. At this point, one of the kind of caretaker teachers of their kindergarten comes out, and they're like, "What the hang happened here?" So they're like pretty much screaming at like Midoriya, like, "What the hang did you do? What did you do?" Izuku's like cowering. He's like, I don't know what happened. I think I just got my quirk." And the teacher's like, okay. So pretty much, caretaker pulls out his phone, like calls Inko, and she's like, Izuku kind of absolutely annihilated three of the kids here. So like he says he's got a new quirk. So that's nice. Can you please come get him? So pretty much Inko comes get him, and she's really confused. She's like, What's going on? I thought Izuku was quirkless. Quirk Doctor did specifically state that Izuku was quirkless. So, not really sure what's going on here. Yeah. So, Izuku, he is taken to the Quirk Doctor, and the Quirk Doctor is just baffled. Like, he's like, what the hell's going on? This is a different Quirk Doctor, by the way. It's not Dr. Ujiko, because we don't know why that is. If you don't, then, well, you'll find out soon. Different Quirk Doctor is, let's say, different. His first Quirk Doctor was away or something. Is the first Quirk Doctor is like, okay. So, this shouldn't be a thing. Ingo's like, what? This Quirk Doctor says, he's every single body sign that he has pretty much oozes, I don't have a quirk. However, as you stated, he's got this weird fiery energy coming off him, as he's still got this weird fiery energy flicking off him every once in a while. As at that one point, a small flicker of fire just flicks off of Izuku's kind of shoulder. As Izuku, he's wondering okay, so what's my quirk? As the Quirk Doctor kind of says I'm not really sure, but it seems to really kind of represent and resemble the #1 hero of America, Captain Falcon's quirk. Because why not? But yeah, because it's got the same kind of properties. It seems like you've got super strength, super speed, super durability, and a limited amount of pyrokinesis. Izuku's what? As the Quirk Doctor states, you can control fire. Izuku's that's pretty cool. And yeah, so pretty much Izuku does this as all the things that I stated before. He pretty much gets told that he's got all that, he's durable, he's strong, he's fast, and he's got fire. There you go. So Izuku, he goes to the kind of goes to kindergarten next day, as everybody's wondering, okay, Izuku, what's your quirk? I mean, thought you were quirkless, but apparently not. So what's your quirk? Izuku's they're not really sure. They haven't really given it a name. They've called it just being honest, I didn't even know what to call Captain Izuku's quirk. If you guys can come up with an idea for Izuku's quirk and give it a name, that'll be cool. F0, there you go. They called it F0. F0, what's that? It is. Izuku pretty much explains that he's got super strength, super speed, super durability, and he's got fire. However, with his durability he's not superly durable, so he has to train that up. but he's still durable enough to like withstand an explosion to the face. Yeah, I'm also gonna give him a kind of slight regeneration, not too much, but a slight regeneration, so that like he can't re-heal limbs or anything, but let's say he's like got a cut on him, he can heal from that, but not too big of a cut, like a gash or something like that. It will heal over like an hour or something, or like over a day. But yeah, so that's good. And yeah, so they were like, okay, that's pretty cool. As Bakugo just screams out, Deku! As he says, I could bring it on, I'll fight you again. I wasn't ready for it, but I'll go for you now. Zuko's like, I don't know, Gachan. I mean, I'm pretty strong now. Nah, I'm kidding. But, yes, he's like, yeah, I don't know, Gachan. Like, isn't that, like, what villains do? Villains kind of want to fight. As Bakugo's like, huh? You're calling me a villain? Bring it on, Deku! As Izuku, he goes in for an explosion. Izuku dodges it and punches and like just on reflex, punches Bakugo. As Izuku's like wondering, the hang was that? He's like, what? Why am I? Where'd that come from? As everybody's just looking at Izuku like, what did you do? Like, you just punched this man, and you didn't punch him softly. Like, that man got sent. Yeah, because Bakugo got sent into like a surrounding desk. And yeah, so that's good. Izuku got sent, and not Izuku, Bakugo got sent. As pretty much everybody's like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna time skip a little bit, and Izuku and Bakugo, they had a feud for like a year or so. However, they came to respect each other's abilities and became friends after that. After they found that they enjoyed both really loved heroes and both had similar quirks and that Izuku and like Bakugo, they were both like strong-willed and all that. So I'm gonna time skip to, I'm gonna say Izuku is 8 now at this point. Izuku is 8 and he's having a dream, as he doesn't really know what's going on, and in this dream he's seeing this fight between this guy and this other guy, like this guy in a blue shirt, like blue kind of skin tight suit and like a yellow scarf and a red kind of helmet, and he's fighting this guy in a black skin tight suit, black cape and black horns, and he's like, what's going on here? Is he seeing it from he's seeing it from the, no, I just gave it away. Is he seeing it from the kind of hero's perspective? As pretty much he sees the events that transpired on in that kind of fight. He sees kind of all that happen, and he wakes up as Falcon is impaled in the shoulder, as he's like wondering, what the heck, what's going on? Actually, I'm gonna retcon that. I'm gonna say that he's about 8. As that happens, he like goes to Kaja and tells him like, yo, I had this weird ass dream that like there was this hero, and like I had this dream where I was a hero, and it was the same quirk that I had, and I was facing this black dude. As Bakugo's like, ha, nerd. As he's like pretty much mocking Izuku but playfully mocking, like not actually like being a bully about it. But yeah, mocking Izuku for that weird kind of dream thing, and that Izuku's scared about it. He's like, yeah, I don't know, it felt pretty blimmin' real. Yeah. So as this happens, like a couple nights later, Izuku wakes up or goes to sleep as he sees this man get impaled in the shoulder by this like debris, as he sees the rest of the fight transpire. as he wakes up as the kind of thing ends, as Captain Falcon collapses from exhaustion. Or the hero gave that away, but it's pretty obvious. But yeah, as Captain Falcon kind of exhausted, collapses from exhaustion, and all of that. As Izuku, he like wakes up as he hears a knock at the door, and this is a weekend, by the way, like a Saturday day. Saturday. As he goes down, Inko like opens up the door and asks like, "Who is it?" As she sees this guy. As she sees the 6'8" man, pretty much American or of foreign descent, probably American, with brown hair and a muscular looking body. As he asks like, "Hello, is there an Izuku Midoriya here?" As Inka's like, "Oh no, what happened?" Is the man states, "Oh, well, it's nothing wrong. I need to have a chat with him." As Inko's like, "Alright, Izuku, come down." As Izuku, he comes down, he's like, "Hi, what's going on?" As Inko "Yeah, this guy wanted to talk to you." As he says, "Do you have the power F0? As Izuku's eyes widen, he's like, how did you know? Like, he just gives off the vibe, like, how the jazz did you know my quirk and all that? As he doesn't even have to reply for Falcon to say, "Alright, good, you have my power. Alright, I'm teaching you how to use it." As Izuku's like, "What? Like, what's going on?" As Falcon kind of raises his hand as he gives off the same fire that Izuku has. As Izuku's eyes widen, he's like, "You have it too?" And the man replies, "Yep. Alright, my name's Douglas J. Falcon, also known as Captain Falcon from America." As Izuku like eyes widen, he's like, "You're the #1 hero from America a few years ago, weren't you? Like, you're big. Like, you were able to like compete with All Might." As Falcon states, "Yeah, not anymore." As Izuku's like, "Why is that?" As pretty much Falcon states, "Yeah, my power, I pretty much gave it off to you." And Izuku's like, "What the? You can't transfer quirks? What the jazz is that?" And Falcon's like, "I don't know the actual way that he does it. Just science. He sent off his pretty much life energy and sent it to. We're gonna go Dragon Ball Z. Life energy, sent it to Izuku. There you go. Merry Christmas." As he pretty much states that kind of accept better terms. He's like, "Okay, so you're gonna train me. Very nice. Alright, so pretty much Falcon's like, "Yeah, okay. So do you know how to control it at least?" And Izuku's like, I can use about 30% of my power, but most of the time I'll just like hurt anything else if I use any more than that." As Falcon's like, "Yeah, suppose so. I can see that you have been training your body," which Izuku has been training his body. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run every single day. Not actually that, but he does pretty much that. Something around those lines. He's pretty bad is. Bad AS. Yes. Pretty epic. As, yeah, so he's a pretty strong boy, and yeah. So pretty much Falcon, he pretty much trains Izuku even more, like getting his durability up. He gives him iron bone training, iron muscle training, gets his stamina up where he can run around the world and like not be tired, like run around the entire globe and like be there and still be able to go for like a little bit a bigger run. As he gets that stamina up, he gets him very fast, gets him very strong, and yeah, he also does like the iron. If you guys have seen Kung Fu Panda 2, how Tigress, how she punched the kind of trees, he pretty much gets Izuku's hands where like it feels like you're getting whacked by a lead pipe. So yeah, a lead pipe shot from a cannon. There you go. And yeah, so, or a pole, sorry. But yeah, so Izuku, he like gets trained in that. And he is also trained in many martial arts. As pretty much, when the power was released, Izuku did also get Douglas's and or Captain Falcon's kind of instincts. However, he needs to hone them. So Falcon trains him in plenty of martial arts, takes him to even more martial arts dojos, and trains him up to be the most epic and most like powerful version of himself. And that's where I'm gonna leave it off, guys. Alright, if you guys do enjoy this, please let me know. Put it down in the comments or whatever. If you give me hate comments, I'm probably gonna laugh about them, because I don't get fazed by hate comments pretty much at all. However, yeah, so I hope you guys do enjoy this. If you like it, then like if you want, subscribe, as it will help me build my confidence, build my ego, make myself my own little Bakugo. Just playing with you. But yeah, as I said, hope you guys do enjoy this, and yeah, see you in the next one.